Hello, hello. I'm DeAnna McIntosh. Thank you so much for stopping by my little space here on the internet. I just wanted to say hello, welcome you, tell you a little bit about me, and hopefully find out some more about you. So, I am a retail business coach and consultant. I have been in this retail, wholesale, e commerce, brick and mortar, whatever, you name the industry for 16 plus years and counting. It's what I love, it's all I know. Been here since the age of 16. So, if you're new to retail, welcome in. If you've been in retail, I'm so excited to talk to you about how we can work together to shape the future of retail. So, just so you know about me and my coaching style, it is that I work with retail entrepreneurs via 1 day transformations. So, no group coaching, no one off, one on one coaching. I work with you via 1 day transformations. So here's what that looks like. Our first step in working together is you attending one of my intensives. So if you're launching a store, I have the Storefront Discovery Intensive for you. And in that intensive, we really spend time to get your vision for your store out of your head and down onto paper. Right? So all the things you're dreaming about, the Pinterest things that you send, we put it on paper. So we tackle who is your store? Like, who are you going to serve? How are you going to serve them? How are you going to disrupt the industry? Because it's not enough to just sell products. You got to sell services. You got to have different delivery methods and so forth. And the biggest thing we tackle is the numbers, right? How much are you going to have to invest out of your own pocket or get capital from another source into making your store happen? Like, that's a big question on your mind, right? And how many people are you going to have to get into your doors if you're opening brick and mortar, or onto your website if you have an e-commerce store, which I know you will. Everybody needs one. So how many customers is it going to take for you to hit your goals, your sales goals, right? Because everybody preaches about launching, but people don't preach about what happens after that. So sure, you need money to launch, but you also need money to continue. So we tackle all that inside the Storefront Discovery Intensive. And then after that, the next 1 day transformation is a VIP day. In that VIP day, we take the work from the intensive, we build it out and blow it up into an entire business plan and launch plan so that you can spend that day with me, go to bed, wake up the next day, and have your entire store business plan and launch plan in your systematized dashboard. So all you have to do is execute. Wake up, open up your dashboard and say, what do I want to work on today? Which part of my launch do I want to work on and tackle today? And track to that. Sounds amazing, right? So in 2 days together, we will have your store business plan of a shell together. And then in the second day, we put all of that into a full business plan, launch plan, get it systematized, organized in your project management dashboard. So then on the third day, you're executing your launch. Yeah, sounds great, right? Now, if you already have a store, so perhaps you're growing your store, maybe you're working on consistent revenue, or if you're working at scaling your store, you already have consistent revenue. Our first step together is the Disruptive Retailer Intensive. In that intensive, we lay the foundation for everything that is going to happen with your business going forward. So again, it doesn't matter if you are scaling your store, you're in the process of that. Maybe you're at $1 million, don't know. Or if your store is at 200,000, right? This work that we do together in the Disruptive Retailer Intensive is critical to your success and your growth. It's really made up of those foundational things that you probably skip when you launch, right? Everybody skips them, literally. But it's the things that you have to know to really get to the levels and the sales goals, hitting those sales goals that you envision. So a prime example is your target customer. So typically people start off with some generic explanation of who their target customer is. Well, in the intensive, we dig super deep into that, but we also dig into their mindset, because you may have an idea of who this customer is, but what's their mindset when they come to you? What's their mindset when they see you on Instagram or see you on your website? Like, what are they thinking, right, at that stage? Like, what do they need to hear and see from you to get them to the next stage in the buyer mindset? Okay. And then once they're considering you against other options, now what are they thinking about? What are they considering? Like, what content, what things do they need to see from you now to move them to the conversion stage when they're ready to buy, right? So we dig deep. So we look at that. We look at a bunch of other things. We do a website audit because you definitely need to make sure that your e-commerce presence is one that is aesthetically pleasing to your target customer, but one that has longevity and staying power, and that sets you apart for your competition. So we tackle that. We tackle your 12-month financial plan. We set financial goals for you. If perhaps you have a 9-to-5 and you're looking to leave that 9-to-5, well, you need to know what you need to hit as far as sales goals to do that. And $100,000 a year on your sales for your store is not going to let you quit your job. Sorry. So, so we look at that, right? And then we look at, okay, we did all this work together. Now, how do we make this happen? Like, we have these goals now what? Well, we start planning out the next 12 months to look at how you're going to hit those goals, right? So what is your marketing messaging going to be for these next 12 months, broken down in different ways? How many times are you going to buy product? What types of products are you going to buy? Are there new categories you're going to get into? So what's your overall strategy for the next 12 months? Okay. So that's a disruptive retailer intensive. Now, after that, the next 1-day transformation is a VIP day. Now that VIP day takes your 12-month financial plan that we set in the intensive. It also takes that shell of a roadmap. We blow up and blow out that roadmap completely together to make sure that you truly carved out an impeccable, attainable, actionable strategy for yourself and your store. We put that into your own systems dashboard so that, again, you can go to sleep, wake up the next day, have your 12-month roadmap to execute. You can delegate whatever tasks or whatever team members that you need to. Put deadlines, set milestones, set goals. So if $1 million is your goal for this year, you set that and you can connect the tasks that need to happen to make that happen, right? So again, in 2 days, we can set the foundation for your store growth. Make sure you have that solid foundation so that when that growth happens, because it will, that you're ready for it. And then at the 2nd-day transformation, we take all that work, blow it into a full-on plan, put it into your systems dashboard, and then on the 3rd day, you wake up and all you have to do is execute to your plan. Beautiful. So that's me in a nutshell. Now, once you do join one of the intensives, which is that first step in working together, you also get access to other support options that I have for you on the back end. So if you did have random questions that you needed to run by me, you'll have access to be able to book that, and at a different rate than if I ever offer that to outside people. You also have access to different events that I host and a lot of other things that you'll have to just see. So anyway, welcome. Thank you for stopping by my space here on the internet. I love retail. I can't wait to share my love for retail with you and truly show you, give you the tools, the strategies, the techniques that I know because I've used them in my 16 plus years of being in this industry, 10 of which were inside of Fortune 500 retailers. And I take that and put that into your business. So that's why we can accomplish so much in a day, because I'm taking all of my industry knowledge, all the information that you give me from us working so intimately together in these intensives and VIP days, and I can implement it directly into your business. I have frameworks, I have a system, and that system allows me to drive 1-day transformations for you and your business. So if that sounds like something that makes sense for you, then go ahead and take my free assessment. If you're launching, it'll tell you what type of retail entrepreneur you are and give you your next step to launch. And it'll give you an invite to that storefront discovery intensive. If you're growing or scaling, take my assessment. That will tell you the number one thing that is stopping you right now from scaling your store profitably. Because anybody can scale a store, but can you do it profitably? That's the key. So take that, and then you'll also get your invitation to the Disruptive Retailer Intensive. So thank you again, and I cannot wait to meet you.